More than a dozen governors from across the country have released statements saying they won't accept Syrian refugees. The thing is, it's not really up to them. Refugee resettlement is handled by the federal government, which determines how many refugees will be admitted and from where. When it comes to finding housing for those refugees, that's handled by voluntary agencies, which receive funding from the Department of State or are self-funded. In fact, if governors try to stop refugee settlement, either by trying to block their admission into the state or blocking their housing, they could violate the 14th Amendment, as well as a mountain of legal precedents and Supreme Court rulings, according to University of Connecticut law professor John Bauer. Governors can lobby members of Congress to enact legislation to limit or stop the admission of Syrian refugees, and Senator Rand Paul has already introduced a bill that would do that. But it's unlikely such a bill would make it through both houses of Congress, and even more unlikely it would have the support needed to override a probable presidential veto. The governors and Senator Paul have said they think the refugees could pose a security threat and need to be screened more thoroughly. The U.S. already has one of the strictest screening processes for asylum seekers in the world. The process can take 18 to 24 months to complete. But opponents of resettling refugees have cited FBI Director James Comey.
If we have no information on someone, they've never crossed our radar screen, never been a ripple in the pond, there will be no record of them there, and so it will be challenging.
But that's hardly unique to Syrian refugees. In fiscal year 2014, the U.S. accepted 9,000 refugees from another war-torn country with an active terror group, Somalia. For Newsy, I'm Sebastián Martínez.